South Coast Rail, first train outbound. I'm good.
Where you headed?
Fall River.
Alrighty, yeah. Watch your step.
Thank you. Entering Bridgewater.
No, but you can use the website. You're just gonna grab because campus is just like a huge build up on either side of the tracks.
All the FOMA groups. Got the FOMA group here. Entering Bridgewater.
This actually is.
Made it to the first train.
I have family in Bridgewater, so they're like right here off the tracks too. So I could have just waited for this train, but
My driver.
no, they turn around in a loop and you can't ride.
So next is Middleborough, which is new territory, technically, depending on how you want to look at it. And after that, completely new territory.
I just saw a hand scribbled signage on Bridgewater to sign. They look pretty, they're LTEX, it's Larry Trumpet, they're from Larry's Trumpet. That's what LTEX is. It's a company called Larry's Trumpet Electric.
Here's our curve, so that's the old Middleborough line / Cape Flyer.
So old Middleborough is on this real high speed curve right here.
This is.
So
Another downside to Middleborough closing. There's no Mary Lou's within walking distance.
no what?
Mary Lou's Coffee. Also, hello, Miles.
Hey.
All right, so here's. Okay, Smiles, look at the parking. People did figure it out, it looks like. Is that what I think it is?
Is there?
Gatra! Oh my god! Gatra! Oh my god.
I feel so bad for the conductors right now.
What is that for showing up? Miles, what is it?
I think it's maybe the downtown Middleborough shuttle rerouted.
No
I think
way.
they might have rerouted it.
Wow.
I can't believe that's
There's even a bus shelter.
Wow, where? Gotcha.
Yep.
There is. That is so intense. Think of that for East Taunton.
It's got a shelter, look.
Oh my god, it's a gap.
But it's still a horrible schedule.
Very highly in the station score later.
But don't forget the bus schedule. That's horrible.
After territory.
Oh my god, I can't
Why
get it.
L4?
What the hell is the L4?
Okay, so that's the twice a day bus to Wareham, or 4 times a day. Actually, Jules was asleep. That one. That's really cool. So that's gonna go. That's going to Cranberry Plaza. in Wareham.
Wow, you can
reroute it.
so Miles, you can use it to get back down to Bedford.
Doesn't it connect with buses to the Cape down there?
Yeah. I don't think they told anyone that it's coming here.
They did not.
Why not just take SRTA back to you?
I was looking how Miles and I use Gatra.
They definitely didn't announce that, did they?
No.
No.
We had Nashville once. And it was on a
you're
Sunday.
right, they did
We flew down on a Sunday before the flights and then got rid of it again.
I guess Middleborough MBTA did mean this Middleborough MBTA.
When you watch Michael,
Gatra's leaving.
Are you kidding? No, I think you understand. Wait, it's a 1 minute connection?
That's not what it is.
And they kept running that link for extended. Even when this train, this 25 a.m.
I think what it did was it saw if people were getting off.
why they always manage to
No, there's no way it cared if anyone was getting off. It just
No, it saw people trying to get on, and then it went, this is Gatra. We don't actually take passengers.
That happens to me all the time on the bath bus.
Also, I just checked. That is the last L4 until 5 p.m.
Wow.
So if you miss that bus, good luck.
This is so degenerate. To download schedule to the end just takes in this transition.
You know what I'm curious to see how the shuttles work. There's shuttle transfer, those stories.
That's a little short, it was real.
Google Maps still has the L4 bus stop at the old station.
Everybody, to celebrate, I've written a song.
I feel so bad for the conductor.
Pass that number out. I wrote a song for everyone to sing.
You really printed that
Don't
out?
worry, it's a well-known traditional tune, so everyone should know it.
I want to film this all day. I'm not participating in this.
Nope.
I am on principle not participating in this.
I'm gonna watch it and enjoy it.
I normally get paid for games, I'm not doing this.
Many copies. I printed 30 because I gave one to my grandma last night, so now it's 29. Anyone else feel like they can get
Today's goal was somewhat accomplished. I was trying to add the new stations to Pokemon Go, and my phone is acting up, so I can't add the stations to Pokemon Go. This should be a fun day.
They've held the shuttle.
East Taunton station will be next to East Taunton.
I did see that for a second. Also,
They would continue on Avenue. He's actually here in East Taunton. This train will continue on to Fall River. Next to New Bedford. He's actually here in East Taunton.
How many coaches are on the shuttle? Gotta find out.
Probably 5.
I was talking to the video. No, you're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coach 4.
There's a fifth car.
Is it 5 total?
Car right there.
Thank you.
I think they're going to take it in Miles. Oh, it is, yeah. Miles, look at all the people making the trans.
Wait, are they transferring from us to shuttle or shuttle?
Yeah, us to shuttle.
Does Gatra serve this station? We're in Taunton, right?
Anybody want to get off here? Trying to get to New Bedford trains to Fall River.
People were saying already that these shuttles are going to be dead empty. No one's going to use it. They're going to be gone quickly.
Oh, what? They don't even have the times yet on here. That's a big wrap. That's a big wrap. They don't even have the times yet.
Because they don't have the live information until the train leaves the terminal. See, it has the scheduled time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Joe, we go first and then they go.
This is 4.
Here we go.
4, 5.
Wait, does Sam scheduling emails too? Is that his job? That's awesome.
Sam told me that he wrote the schedule.
Oh, yeah. This is all Sam's baby. It's very impressive. I was going to say yes. That is correct. Well, it's Sam's baby and everything goes wrong.
He said he's feeling the pressure.
Wow, that's amazing.
5.
It's gonna start raining at 10.
Yeah.
Elevators.
Bless
5 locos, 5 coaches, 1 engine. That's gonna end up in Boston at some point.
No, I think that's 24. Yeah. 24 and 79.
Oh.
Now we're at 3 down, 8 stop. 3 down.
There is an employer across the street from the Stop and Shop's distribution center. They had plans
I think there's an Amazon facility on that side.
Yeah, there's some
This place, let's say that.
One of the few Amazon facilities served by a bus.
That's not terrible.
That's not the timing.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna throw this out there. Apparently, from what I read somewhere earlier, is gonna be on the 10:38 out inbound.
Yeah, that's something I said in Discord. Yes,
I think you mentioned it.
I did. But I didn't want to go to sleep, so I was looking it up.
Yeah, I pulled it all night.
I only slept 2 hours. Holy crap. That's why I have my own car back here. That drove to the center.
I heard the bell. Next stop, Fall River.
Fall River Depot next. Last stop, Fall River Depot.
Why the depot? Why the depot though?
And you don't want the river as we go.
Body of water.
And if y'all want my blanket, go ahead and take it. Take it for the purpose of building.
Yeah, well, while we did quite well. While we were doing sound, I think the sound connection. No matter what, I
On the way back, there were some freight cars down the track.
Never seen one of those in real life.
I just don't like it.
Miles,
That's why I have a
Alright, next stop, Fall River Depot.
Oh, I see. Here's the old.
It's scenic now, but wait till spring and the leaves fill in.
Part of it, I think, yes, but I think that's just due to the length of the line. It's like the second section through like some less than what is
I got some footage of that body of water. I'll send you something.
Okay.
Body of water.
Hey, Miles, you know what the motto is for the part is?
What?
It's real dry.
Is that actually the motto?
That is literally the motto for the city of Fall River. It's like, it's like
on the flag, too.
It's on the flag. They have a
Well, because it's just
So that just sounds like an elephant. That's
The
a
motto for the city of Fall
That's like
River
a
is
we're
just-
getting there.
Like the motto
Don't
for the
forget
city
the
of Fall
man's
River
a
is
criminal,
that
so yeah, it makes sense.
Tried star.
Former mayor at
Fall River
least.
and Providence have a lot in common. They share a lot. Providence's motto.
It's a body of water, Miles.
Oh, Will's. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
It's so bad.
Look at the power station.
This is
This is actually
really
scenic.
It's like the Hudson.
Wow.
No, that's that.
Nothing can beat the Hudson.
All my social
That's
media.
right. Fall River and Providence are
Man, the Hudson is loving this time of year.
White sheer.
Better than last time.
White sheer.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
White sheer.
Like a interjection, like what cheer? Like,
Got coming right of grease on here.
It's supposed to be meant as an interjection.
Bracelet's been acting up. I'm probably not going to do much with it today.
what cheer? What cheer? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Providence gave birth to what is it? Lover?
I'm going in to get
Providence and Worcester.
grease to build hazard rabbit tank.
You know, it was a big diner
Got
hotspot back in the day. It was like so important for early diners. Was Taunton.
5 hours? I think that's what it said.
Diner hotspot. It was the classic.
So common way to grease, the common way to build rabbit tank hazard.
Lunch car era, they'd all come in and like set up. It was like, you know,
Not show accurate, but no, the dims are.
Overnight lunch cars.
Like the,
Except the Digimon dims.
Providence.
Yeah.
Miles and I went there.
Wonder how far I'll get if the bracelet acting up.
I'm not sure.
All right, here we are. Weaver's Cove layover.
We have 4 minutes to get to Fall River, and then we'll be out of here.
I mean, we're in Fall River. This is very much Fall River.
It's nice to see civilization again.
It's $805.
You don't consider arriving there like most
Those trains are still running. She won good.
just like
We're here. I must there's the way out here.
That's why I love it here.
Where are you from?
They're so diverse.
Especially
from a guy from. Oh yeah. I grew up on the other side, so I live on 72nd Avenue.
Oh, okay.
With
They did it last century.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Did you start in New Bedford or?
I started in New Bedford.
No, I'm at school.
You're gonna get food or now?
I already
I have to say, this was not.
Who's gonna get food and who's not?
Fall River Depot.
Just stole my car. No, I'm kidding.
Fall River station next, final stop.
Right on time.
Depot. He said
Right
it
on
wrong.
time.
No one's gonna say the depot. No one is gonna say
Right on time.
No one says Millboro
Oh,
Lakeville.
it's got classic T.
Well, it's not called Middleborough Lakeville
okay,
anymore.
final time.
True, but before.
There's so much diversity.
I think
I wasn't expecting so much American, but it's glad you all like that.
I think we're all gonna go to Elmax Diner, or some people are. I don't know what we're all doing. I just joined in at Brockton. I don't know what's going on. Hey Jordan.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Cody in the Facebook group.
Jordan. Oh, you're Nice to meet you.
I got the hot dog in the photo. You've seen me before.
Oh, yeah.
Big board.
Oh, you have a song.
We all sang on a both guitar.
Very nice. Yeah. So we had to.
Doing the ribbon cutting.
No, it's okay. I just didn't want it to fall and hurt someone, you know?
Doing the ribbon cutting.
Do anything. I was just worried it was going to fall.
I'm not gonna record this because it's just looking at a bunch of bald heads. Is look at the ribbon. And that's it. Now a proper look at stations. Here's East Taunton. I am somewhat in the group with Miles in Transit Adventures with Steven and other people. They're all in there for the ceremony. Look, notice how there's a T on the tent. Still not used to filming around people. So, there was a ceremony at Fall River. It was quick and not bad. The reason why I'm not in there is because it's obviously enclosed and I can only take wild for so long. So I came out here. Here's a look at East Taunton. And I should be in some of Miles's footage from this. That should be interesting. Some weird gadget buses. Welcome, South Coast Rail. I've never seen that bus before. Can't hold much. Porta potties were nice. Fall River is not bad. My biggest issue with a lot of these stations is that they're new. And you would think new would equal heaters. Like some, like the new Silver Line stations. New-ish. They're kind of old at this point. But they don't. So it'd be nice to have some heaters. There's the bus leaving. You can see a railroad signal down there. And because this is a new station, in theory the elevator should be clean. Still gonna use this.
Parking going up.
I always like glass elevators, they're cool.
Going down.
Nice and fast, doesn't stink. So this is for New Bedford. And this side is for Fall River. Unless otherwise stated or noted. It would be nice to have some heaters here. Is it needed? Kinda. Because there's nowhere else. There's like no restaurants or Dunkin' Donuts around here, to my knowledge.
Train number 2065 is scheduled to depart at 12:18 p.m. on track 2.
So that would be nice. Other than that, I guess East Taunton is more of a... That's definitely not bad for a station. 7 out of 10, I guess. And that's it for now. We'll see if there's anything else. Alright, so it's Tuesday, March 25th, a day after South Coast Rail opening up. And I want to give my epilogue. This is the epilogue to it. My final thoughts, in a way. and I want to show off the goodies that I got. Some of them are from the Valentine's Day event that the Command Royal Kiel was had. So, my thoughts on the stations. I did not see all of them due to scheduling. So, I saw East Taunton, Freetown, Fall River Depot. And I had two goals. One was to add the stations to Pokemon Go if they weren't already added. And that failed because my phone was acting up. Thank you, Track Phone, for screwing me. I had a day left in service and you took it away. And then the second part was to have fun with Miles in Transit, I guess, for the lack of a better explanation, for lack of a better term. And that was accomplished. So I should be in the, I think. I should be in the station reviews I'll be in the video at some point. But I should be in the station reviews for Freetown and Fall River Depot. I couldn't really do and that's when I have to leave. I had to leave during the East Taunton part, but the train was late, so I could have been part of the East Taunton review. Or at least making that segment of his video. And I should be in the Transit Adventures of Steven video too, I think. I should be, I think. And that was accomplished. That goal was accomplished at the end. It was to have fun, really. That was accomplished. But I do have regrets, though. I wasn't able to... So because I ran to Transit Adventures with Steve and we got distracted, we got separated from the main group, I guess. Even though it was a hodgepodge. No one really knew what we were doing. We were just having fun, winging it as we went. Because we got separated. Me, Steven, and... I'm not sure if he wants me to mention his companion. How that goes. But Steven, you know who was there. I think I can say that. The three of us went to Dunkin' Donuts instead of going to Almack's Diner. So, I guess in the future, I don't know how far into the future. Could be next week. Could be 6 months from now. I don't know. I will go back to Fall River Depot and I'll go to Almack's Diner myself. Just to try it. And by then, if they're not already, because I couldn't tell, I didn't have internet, I didn't have data, there was no Xfinity Wi-Fi, there was no Dunkin' Donuts Wi-Fi nearby. Well, there was a Dunkin' Donuts, but I didn't check Pokemon Go while at the Dunkin' Donuts. So those stations could very well already be in Pokemon Go. And then I will also see Church Street, which I actually want to go to Church Street because there's an Always Bargain outlet next to it. And supposedly that is the wasteland of Hasbro. So, Transformers, Power Rangers. I want to see that for myself. Cross my fingers that I get down there someday. As well as New Bedford. My own thoughts on Fall River Depot, Freetown, and East Taunton. I think East Taunton is best looking out of the three. Because it's so big. It has a bridge, I guess. But the issue with that is, and this was the issue as of yesterday, obviously that changes depending on the weather circumstances. Anyone thoughts? Was there was no heating. It was really cold yesterday. So sitting out there for X amount of minutes for a train. And you could argue wait in your car. Not everyone has a car. I had to do that back during the lockdowns when the passengers were not allowed into the Bat Center. And there's no other place to wait. The You can't even go to Dunkin' Donuts at the bus station at the downtown Brockton because that does not have seating anymore. So during that time, you had to wait outside, even during winter, snowing, raining. So East Taunton looks the best, followed by Fall River Depot, followed by Freetown. I do wish the commuter rail stations had heating, either new stations or retrofit into Montel, Weedville, Holbrook, Randolph, Route 128. No, that has a building because it's Amtrak. But I think I made myself clear on that. Another issue is GATRA and SRTA. I believe it's CERTA. That's how you say it. I don't know. GATRA is, from what I can tell, testing the options to have their bus go into East Taunton Station. CERTA is... Fall River Depot is in between two CERTA routes. They're within walking distance of each other. The sidewalks looked okay for walking. People with walkers, mobility issues, I don't know. It would be nice to have at least one of those two routes go into Fall River Depot, and I believe the 102 is about 10, 15, 20 minute walk from Freetown. I have to double check, but I don't know. So I think that could be fixed in a way. It would be up to the RTAs, working with Keyless and MBTA. But that's an issue, not having, at least I think it's an issue, not having the buses go into the parking lots for the stations. I know Bat has that issue with Montello and Campbell with the 8 and the 10/11. And that's always been the thing here. So, the station, Freetown by itself, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Because, and I don't know why, but the station parking lot had a section for a bus stop. So maybe SRTA plans to go in there at some point. I don't know. So right now, that's probably a 5 out of 10 for no heat, not within a decent walking distance to a close bus stop, and being in the middle of nowhere, which that's the whole point of that station. Just get the neighborhood, and maybe it'll be built up eventually. Another 10, 15, 20 years, maybe. I don't know. East Taunton, presently, I think it's a 7 out of 10 for the look, for the structure. The transfer is confusing, and I think that's working out the kinks, people getting used to it. I almost wish there was free platforms. New Bedford, Fall River Depot, South Station. But it's an island platform. New Bedford, Fall River, whichever one leaves first, South Station comes in. That just needs to be worked out. And give it time, give people time to figure it out. There was staff yesterday on opening day, and I believe there'll be staff tomorrow. Well, tomorrow being today, the 25th. But that's not going to last forever, and then you have to rely on conductors, which isn't bad. But I can also see people being really confused by getting on the wrong train, which is annoying. And that's a thing here when two buses pull up behind each other. And Stoughton is horrible with that. Oh, you just go into the Bat Center. People still get on the Stoughton bus. They don't read the they don't read the destination signs. So I could see that being an issue with the transfer at East Taunton. But overall, probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. They do have an elevator there. That's great for accessibility because it's an island platform. How long until that elevator reeks of certain smells? I don't know. It's Taunton, not Boston. So we'll see how that goes. Fall River Depot has... It's probably the best because it's in the downtown area-ish. I think the main issue with that is just it's in between 2 bus routes. Neither bus route is actually serving the station itself. Sorry about that. But I think that station is more of a 7 out of 10. It looks fine, it looks modern. Could use the heating. Especially if the bus is late and then you miss the train. I think that could be an issue, especially during wintertime. That happened to me many times. Going to Stoughton Station, just missing the train. But I think it's good. I think they're good. I think it could be better by having the respective bus authorities actually serve the stations instead of having to walk 10-15 minutes to wherever the closest bus stop is. And as for, it's kind of new, but it's kind of not in a way. It's debatable, depending on how you want to look at it. Is the Middleborough station. I didn't see that station for myself. From what I saw going through it on the train, it's just like Freetown or Flower Depot, East Taunton. It's still the same, really. Same design. East Taunton be the special one because that's a transfer point. I think the issue with Middleborough is the Gatra actually serves that station. There was a Gatra bus in the parking lot. And it wasn't a good route because Gatra doesn't have good routes outside of Attleboro, Taunton, and Raynham. Not Raynham. Yes, Raynham because that's Taunton. Wareham. I think Middleborough was probably a 5 out of 10 based off of what I saw passing through. I think it stinks for the people who live next to Middleborough Lakeville, which is now just Lakeville, because they had a train in their backyard, which if you actually live and work in Middleborough would be bad, but if you live there and work in Boston, that's good. So I think that's bad for those residents. And same thing happened with Plymouth. And this has gone on for 14 minutes. I haven't gone to the main part here. When I saw, basically just looking there, passing through, Middleborough's probably a 5. And again, because of the lack of heating for a new station. None of the commuter rail stations have heating. It's bad for winter time. Fix that. Please. Especially if there's no station building or anywhere nearby to wait, like a Dunkin' Donuts, even though you have to pay for that. So, Middleborough is a 5, I would say. East Taunton is, I guess, 7, I would say. Because it's so big, its structure. Freetown is 5. Fall River Depot is probably an 8 or 9 out of 10. That's what I would say. And I probably countered what I said earlier in the video. I don't know. But I think that's it. That's my final score. Middleborough and Freetown are probably 5s. there. Middleborough, Freetown, 5. East Taunton, probably like a 6. 6 or 7. And Fall River Depot, 8 or 9 out of 10. Final. I will say they're probably not permanent. I don't know. East Taunton was the only one that had porta potties. That might have just been for the ceremony event. None of them have restrooms to my knowledge. So that's an issue too. Restrooms. Heating. Local bus authorities actually serving the station, which only Middleborough had. That's an issue. I think that could be fixed in the future. At least the heating and the buses. The restrooms, that might have just been a one-day thing for East Taunton. But I think that's it. Middleborough, Freetown, 5. East Taunton, 6 out of 10. Fall River Depot, 8 or 9 out of 10. And it's taken into account I did not actually step off the train at Middleborough. And I never saw Church Street or New Bedford. Maybe that'll be fixed in the future. So the future plan for South Coast Rail for this channel is, I don't know how long into the future. Go back to Fall River Depot to try Almax. Then somehow, I don't know how, go to Church Street to go to Ollie's and see the Hasbro Wasteland. And then New Bedford. I don't know how long that will take. I don't know if that'll be a week, year, 2 years. I don't know. Right, now on to the main event. So, some of the stuff is from the Valentine's Day event. Obviously Valentine's Day. This is the umbrella that was given out yesterday. I don't know if that was planned ahead, like a month or two in advance. But it was really handy yesterday. And I'm not going to open it all the way for bad luck. My luck is bad enough. It's just one panel on the umbrella that says MBTA. And if I do show up in Miles' video for the station review segments, I did have this out. I was using it along with other people, so you should see how it looks on his video. If not, Adventures of Steven. Is it with or of? I can't remember, Steven. I do apologize for that. I'll link both channels in the description, even though Miles probably doesn't need it. Let's do the Valentine's Day stuff to get it out of the way. Now, due to me being legally blind, I can't really tell phrase stuff from each other. It's more so, if it's the same thing, I can't tell, which you'll see later on. So we have sweet tarts, I guess. I just never got around to eating these. I'm not sure if I ever will. Maybe I'll keep them for a keepsake. I don't know. 4-pack of crayons. I believe they had a coloring book at the table at South Station, which was their Valentine's Day event / meet the managers. And I didn't realize this either. When they were doing that meet the managers event, the manager mentioned a survey. I thought that meant I could submit ideas, but in reality, no. So I said to her, I have ideas for the commuter rail, which is really just trash cans, Wi-Fi, more outlets. And then I said that and I walked away. I said, I have ideas for the commuter rail, and I walked away, thinking I could submit that online. No, that was not the case, so I do apologize for walking away after I said I have ideas. So, oops, my bad. Seriously though, trash cans Wi-Fi. Especially for a 2-hour train ride. Or if it gets delayed, 2 hours plus. So, looking at the crayons, which means they had a coloring book that I did not get. Oh, coloring pencils. So we got purple, blue, green, and red. But no orange or yellow. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, missing 2 colors. Oh, silver and orange. Wait, purple, blue, green, red. Missing silver and orange. Is there yellow in here? No. So you need silver, yellow, and orange to complete the livery, the lineup for the vehicles for the T. When I went to the event back in February, you got 2, one for a friend, one for your Valentine, and one for yourself. I don't have a Valentine. That's another rant for another day. So I got 2. And then a deck of cards to play with a friend or your Valentine. And I'll get to this later. And now for the South Coast Rail event. What I got in Fall River was the umbrella. And Transit Adventures of Steven, because he resides north. He resides in Boston. I'm not sure if I can say where, obviously. He got this at South Station, and he and his colleague, again, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it, gave this to me, which is really nice. Thank you, Stephen. Fall River, New Bedford line. And it's quite possible, again, going back to the blindness part, they were giving this out in Fall River Depot and East Taunton Station for the event. And I just didn't see it. So, oops. Yeah, but he got this in South Station on the way down. He has a look at the train schedule. And they had M&M's in Fall River. So M&M's can let you do this custom order thing and print the image. So you got I can't remember the name of the locomotive. Someone will say it in the comments. So you got that. And then looks like just the white ones have the locomotive on it. And both white and purple have the M&M logo. And the bag has the T. And they're official M&M products. And then regular milk chocolate. And then I got another deck of cards. And then grand open-end pin. And that'll be the downside to using a phone as a recorder. So, judging by what I saw and saved segment, saved video. I showed you the M&Ms, the card, and I was again ready to show you the pin. And I got another one at the East Taunton conference ceremony, whatever it's called. And these are, I never seen this before. These are magnetic pins. Oh, I'm missing something. Hold on. Okay. So, one pin is from Fall River. Another one is from East Taunton. So, M&M's, pin, cards, and this pin, which is what I'm used to. So this is a magnetic pin, and this is the regular pin that I'm used to. So this is all from Fall River. So, to recap, because now I'm all confused. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Steven. Fall River. And Fall River. Taunton, again, this is where I'm confused. The blindness. Another pack of M&Ms, an apple, water, and fudge grams. That I ate. Another pen. And then, I can't tell, because, again, blindness. I thought I got everything, because free stuff is free. Free stuff is good. But I guess some people got a whistle? I don't know. I can't tell. I think I got a shot of it because there was a seat, and there was a row in front of me that had reserved seating. So maybe that was a whistle? I can't tell. And then, I didn't do this on purpose, I swear. This one, on the way back, Philip Ng was on the train. So he gave me this button and I shook hands with him. He was busy, he couldn't stop or say hi or anything. Just shook hands, hi, button, see ya. And that's fine ultimately, that was nice. It was nice seeing him. I do wish I could have asked him to bring back the Wi-Fi, trash cans, more outlets, and heating at the stations. Oh, I do wish that. But that was nice. So, Fall River, Valentine's Day, Taunton, Ng, I guess Philip is his first name, and Steven. So it was a fun day. It was fun. Cold, but fun. I got to meet a celebrity like Miles. And I saw Steven again. I haven't seen him since the Green Line event. And I brought the Valentine's Day deck of cards to see if anyone wanted to play. We were all so busy, there was no time to play. So, I was going to save it for an Amtrak thing. If you see I'll see if I can leave screenshots or something. But Amtrak Valentine's Day comic manga. Teehee. That's not going to happen because that's fake. This is real life. Boo. Hence the name of the channel. So now that I have two, Again, not intentionally. Let's open one and see what these cards look like. Take out my handy dandy model kit tool set. Remember, kids, don't play with knives. So the T and commuter rail. I would say Foxborough. And there's a newer locomotive. That's not on the M&Ms. I can't remember the name of these locomotives. But there's the rebuilt one. And there's the newer one. Advertisement for the M-Ticket app. Which, side note. M-Ticket app, MBTA Go, and Transit. Those are free apps. Only 2 are made by the T. Why not merge M-Ticket and MBTA Go? That'd be nice. And MBTA Go is just transit, I guess. Hashtag Mass by Train. And the MBTA CRX handle. Playing cards, advertisement, almost out. So they're just regular playing cards. I would just use these to play Goldfish, because it's the only game I know. Unless it's Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And even then, I don't know modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, this is a, I guess, advertisement or stats. So 147 people in one coach, which say that 5 years ago, saves, well, it equals 0.825 pounds of CO2. And then 24 people in their own cars is 88.2 pounds of CO2. The average capacity of a commuter rail coach. So I'm guessing average is the double deckers or bi-levels. Go green with purple. It's no joke that riding the commuter rail helps the environment. And I guess that would help even better with the electrification of the Fairmount line. Somewhat electrification. Here's the back side. Back's all the same. Yeah, I guess that makes sense for playing cards. Just like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! He is the ace, hub and spoke system. MBTA commuter rail is a hub and spoke system. Most trains come into Boston's hub stations, North or South Station. Unless there are diversions. The conductor is a queen. Track worker. Wait, hold on. 2 jokers? Or 2 versions of a joker? Wait. What's the difference between a J and a joker? Dark Magician? Pikachu? Karibo? Anyone? Goldfish? King the Engineer. Ace. Boston to Providence. The Providence line is the nation's only commutable train connecting 2 state capitals. I'll take your word for it, but I'm not 100% sure. What's Connecticut's capital? Albany is New York's capital. Not New York City. So what's Connecticut? I don't... Okay. I take the word for it. I'm just saying New York City is a big city, even though it's not the capital of New York State. What's the name of that? CT Rail is Connecticut. So, North Shoreline? No. Steven. Transit Adventures of Steven. Help me out here. There's a commuter rail that serves Connecticut and New York State. Goes from New Haven, Connecticut to New York City. New York City is not the state capital. Albany is. Whatever. No more playing cards without the facts. Track worker, conductor, engineer. There's what, 51 playing cards in a set, I think. (137 stations and 12 lines). MBTA commuter rail has over 130 stations spanning across 12 lines. More on the way with South Coast Rail. So they planned ahead of this. Keep in mind, I can't tell which one is the Valentine's Day pack, which one is the South Coast Rail pack. But they planned ahead. $394 route miles of track. MBTA commuter rail operates on 194 route miles of track. This will increase with the addition of South Coast Rail. Okay. I mean, it's not a lie. That one... hub system... North Shoreline? The province line is connecting 2 state capitals. Amtrak doesn't count. Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Now, unless they want to make New York City the state capital of New York. And even then, I'm not 100% sure about that Connecticut thing I said. Interesting. Yeah, that's it for this. So is that what I get for insulting Link Summoning with Yu-Gi-Oh? It's gonna be a pain to get back in the box, aren't you? So is that my punishment for complaining about Link Summoning? I have to really think about if these cards are telling the truth or a lie? Oh, Dark Magician, where are you? Alright. So, there's a look at the cards. South Coast Rail is good. Could be improved if the station's getting heat for wintertime. Other than that, I think that's the end of this video. Things set for the final shot. Who knows? I opened the Fall River one, or I opened the Valentine's Day one. That could be the Fall River pack. Or that could be the Valentine's Day pack. The world will never know. And the world will never know if I ever go to LMX Diner. Who knows? See you in the next one. And I'm starting to hate myself for doing this every time I make a video. Also in Fall River, I believe it was the mayor of Fall River, they had the main ribbon for the opening ceremony, but they had extra ribbon she was cutting to give to people. And because I remember it was a rainy day, so they had ponchos too. I didn't get a poncho, I got the umbrella, obviously. Better choice in my opinion, because I think a poncho is a one-time use only. I don't know. I always preferred umbrellas. Umbrellas. But anyways, Fall River, New Bedford, Commuter Rail grand opening, March 24th, 2025. That was something else I got on Fall River. I don't know if Taunton was doing it. Now, I believe that's it. Hopefully. I hate myself when I do this, but at the same time, I keep doing it. So it's a gimmick. Everyone's gotta have a gimmick on YouTube, I guess.